There's Shih Tzu. Make sure you whisper at him, Tyler. Beautiful images. Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals, this is Paul, EastXTwitch. Welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, special Wednesday night class, where we stream a different game practically every Saturday of the year. Tonight I'm joined on mic by Tyler.
Hello, this is Tyler.
He's not lying. And we are glad to be streaming the Chant for Xbox. It is also available on PlayStation and Steam. This is a $40 game. We will be giving out 2 copies of it tonight at the end of the stream. And it is also on sale. The PlayStation and Steam versions are on sale for 33% off. So if you don't win, please support the publisher by buying a copy. That'd be real nice. The Chant, let's see what it's like. When they put Sandman out, and Sandman was so super good, and we were all trying to get viewer numbers to help the show get a second season, I was very tempted to subscribe again for that month, but I didn't end up doing it. So that's just how it works out sometimes.
That show was such crap. It didn't even have Thomas Hayden Church in it.
Oh, you're exactly wrong. And does anyone want to see Thomas Hayden Church with his Botoxed lips, like his disgusting, giant, unnaturally flabby lips that he has nowadays? Those lips scare me. I don't like them.
That's classic Sandman.
It can be difficult.
Unfortunately, it is, yes.
I'll be right back.
You got it. You guys in the audience, you notice his lips, right? In Sandman, in Spider-Man 3? Way too big.
Add your voices.
He didn't look like that when he was in Wings. And when I say Wings, I'm not talking about the band. I mean the show. That's true. They totally became the bad guy. And what the heck is going on here? This looks like my last birthday party.
Let the cosmic vibrations flow through your being.
Uh-oh. Don't do it, lady. They're chanting. Guys, is the game too loud? Because I noticed last week it was too loud.
Hand me the final prism. Take your place.
Wings was apparently a Cheers spinoff, or at least they had Cheers characters guest star in it once or twice.
Bring her back to me. Now.
I don't remember. They definitely had Frasier on there.
Yeah, and Norman Cliff Clavin were on it one time.
Ah, so it must have been.
Yeah, they were in the same universe for sure. That was a good show, though, and one of the main 2 brothers was the voice of Superman in Superman the Animated Series. So, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I feel like Thomas Hayden Church's entire face is weird.
Yeah, and it wasn't always like that. Like, he's done stuff to it.
Yeah, he's got a little bit overly happy with the plastic surgery.
Yeah, and isn't that weird? Because it's usually just ladies who do it. It's not... Guys don't usually mess themselves up like that. Oh, they're chasing me, and they're wearing animal heads and stuff. Tyler, I don't know what's happening. I should have turned the brightness up even further, though.
Looks like Alan Wake.
Everyone's screaming at me like the goats in Thor 4, and we all love those goats.
Oh, you don't have a flashlight? Why is there lights?
Jeez, I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
She's trying to run!
Yeah, I am trying to run. What else am I supposed to do? Can I not? Oh, it won't let me... Oh, no, they got me. I think I had nowhere to go.
And you're dead already. Where's Darker Player?
That was... Yeah, where is Darker Player? That's true.
Wednesday must not be her, like, free day.
Oh, no. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Yeah, no, she may have family stuff to do.
She's trying to run!
That's what people say when I actually try to run. They're like, he's trying to run. Oh,
he's trying to run. How adorable.
I know. Oh, it's so pathetic.
Yeah.
I have asthma, okay, guys?
That's what they all say.
Painting goats are almost as funny. What's that from, Firelight?
There is no time for this.
Do they call me Babs?
Stop her!
Can't go that... Whoa. Yeah, I can. Let's vault over this. You know, Tyler, most games don't start you out running away from, like, horse skull-headed people.
Yeah.
This one dares to be different.
Or, like, let you die in the first 30 seconds. Usually you're, like, immune for a little while.
Well, look, I didn't see a path, okay? Because I've got key lights on and the display is kind of dark. Yeah, my lady's pregnant.
Oh.
And also I'm pregnant. IRL. Oh, they faint in real life, Firelight says. I feel ya, Ima. It's hard. We live in Texas where it's always hot, except for that last week. Now it's hot again, and I wasn't ready for it. Whoa, 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 where'd I go?
It sounds nice right now.
I jumped into the ocean? Tyler, how was your Christmas day?
My Christmas day was good. I just went to my mom's house and she cooked breakfast, and my brother and his wife were there, and we exchanged presents, and we played with the dogs that were there. And
random dogs or someone's dogs?
That's about it. Yeah, my mom's dogs and my brother's dogs. No random dogs.
We play with the neighborhood dogs. It's the thing we do on holidays.
Right? Just go outside and play with dogs.
Oh no!
Cover yourself in bacon grease and lay down and just wait for them to come at you.
I mean, whatever it takes, right?
That's right. Oh, good. You can see her pores. I was hoping to be able to see that.
Yikes! Random dogs is where the fun is at. Hey, where's Nightmare? Howdy.
Where's Nightmare?
I may be off the grid right now. Please leave a message.
Screaming goats are real, Chicago says. Chicago, please. How does that work?
Yeah, goats are weird. They scream or they faint or whatever.
And they eat cans, right?
They're only a little bit smarter than sheep, which are like the dumbest animal of all time.
Dumber than lemmings? In that general hemisphere, right? That's what you're trying to say.
Remember that video game Lemmings?
Man, yes. The original Lemmings was so good, and the music was ridiculously good. And I never played the ones that Sony made when they bought the company.
Yeah, I played it, and I was too young to like it got too hard too quickly for me. Like I was like, what the heck? Stop dying or whatever, you know.
Yeah, it's a genuinely hard game.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of physics to it, which I typically hate in video games. Like if you make a staircase like not exactly right, you're gonna have them just like fall back off of it or whatever.
I suppose that's true, but only a little bit compared to
modern
games.
The concept itself was pretty clever and pretty fun.
And the soundtrack, dude, the original, I played it on the 3DO, which had Redbook audio, you know, where they did CD audio for that version. And oh my gosh, that music was good. Like, I need to see if they sell the soundtrack to it nowadays, because I would totally buy that. I mean, it wouldn't be the 3DO version, but I'd buy any Lemmings soundtrack. Speaking of soundtracks, you know what I have been listening to, Tyler? First,
River City Rampage Girls soundtrack.
River City Girls 2 soundtrack, actually, I did listen to for much of December. But I was thinking of, I bought a couple of Steam games, and I bought like the deluxe versions where you get the soundtrack with them.
Right.
And so one of those was a platformer that I'm sure you would love called Save Me, Mr. Tahoe, I think. Is anyone familiar with this? I think that's the name of it. Like you play a little octopus or something, and it looks sort of like a Game Boy Color game or something. But I mean, like a huge soundtrack of really good chip tunes, like 100 songs or something. So many. Yeah, we don't have any Steam gamers here, so nobody's gonna know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no,
they need to bring it to consoles. It looks really neat. I'll have to send you a link later. So anyway, we listened to that for a little bit, but listening to it around the house, I feel guilty because, like, obviously Brandy and her daughter are not going to really appreciate chiptunes the way I do.
I know why you invited me. I appreciate you coming.
But then I switched over to the Vampire Survivors soundtrack because that came with the Steam version. This is a rare case, Tyler, where I got that game to review on Xbox and I actually just bought the Steam version because I liked it so much, and also so I could play it on the Steam Deck.
Yeah, everyone talks about that game. I don't even know what it is.
Oh, it's hella fun, dude. But it's only on Xbox, Steam, and mobile. Like, you could get it on your phone. But, well, you'll have to read my review, because I actually as I mentioned in the newsletter, I wrote a review for my Beyond Co-op column that I haven't done for 9 months. And I think my review turned out really good for the length that I was trying to hit. You know, I think it gets all the important points out of the way. But it is a fun game. It's Castlevania themed. Like, if it was called Castlevania the Roguelike, like, you wouldn't be surprised because it looks like a Castlevania game. But it's top-down, it's overhead view, so it doesn't play like a Castlevania game. But, you know, it has good roguelike qualities. For one thing, there's no attack button. You just walk around to attack. Your character automatically attacks periodically.
Wait, where did you review it at?
Well, it's not live yet. I'm saying
Oh.
I've written 2 out of these 6 reviews that I want to go into this month's column. So I still have to do the next in the next 2 days. As long as I get it up by the end of Saturday, it can still be the December edition, and that's what I'm going for. But I was going to ask you to proofread it, so hey, you can see it in advance. Anyway, but like I said, you just move around. Like, there's no, you don't manually attack, and that might sound simplistic, but like, it's tough in other ways, you know, and it's deep in other ways. So it just makes the game more interesting to me.
Yeah, people love that game.
Yeah, and I think you will if you ever get to play it. I would hope the developer would eventually bring it to PlayStation and Switch as well.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But the mobile version is probably pretty good because, like, there's no attack button. All you have to do is move around, right? So that would adapt well to mobile.
That lends itself to mobile really well.
Yeah.
Isn't it incredible?
And it's on Game Pass. But it's only a $5 game, so people who like roguelikes, if you have Steam or Xbox, just buy it. That's what I say.
You always made fun of my spirit.
Also, it has like over 100 achievements. So if you just like getting achievements, there's so many. Uh-oh. Deflect?
Talk about this more when we arrive. There's no rush. I'll meditate.
Maybe I should be paying
here
attention to
while
the
you
story.
read her.
Oh, nice. Thyrenia agrees. Thyrenia and I like all the same games. Except apparently for Heroes of Hammerwatch. But just about all the same games. So gain XP based on your choices and conversations. Yeah, Brownmeister, that's a lot of achievements, right? I mean, anything over 100, I would say qualifies as a great many achievements. Numerous achievements, even. Tyler, have you ever sat on a stone and meditated? Whoa.
No.
You only have 2 left. Brownmeister, have you streamed this one? I mean, I feel bad because, you know, I haven't been able to catch one of your streams in probably 2 weeks, but yeah, that's the kind of game I would love to watch somebody stream because it's a game where you could talk a lot while streaming, and it, you know, like, it wouldn't mess you up. You wouldn't be missing out on much.
Pretty mindless.
Oh no, not the Chant, Vampire Survivors. Yeah, but it's not to say there's no challenge, Tyler. Like, there's a lot of bad guys, so you have to, you know, find good ways around them and such. Oh, you have? That's cool.
I guess I can just place it.
I will hope that after we publish my review that they will agree to doing a Saturday stream. You know, that would be lovely. Jono, how were Brownmeister's Vampire Survivor streams? Tell us the truth. Also, can we get a shout out for Brownmeister, anybody? Future self. Tyler, I've got a letter from Jess to Jess. Filled with vampires. Good. So they're not falsely advertising. That's good. Hide information or turn it back on. Thank you, Tyler. Yeah, man. The other mods are making you do all the work tonight, T-Dog.
I know.
And you're already having to run to the contest.
Can't anyone do it?
I think anyone... That's a good question. Can somebody who's not a mod try to do the shout-out command for somebody who streams? Such as the Brownmeister? What am I supposed to be doing with this letter? Nothing, I guess. There's Jono. Oh, I have to put the letter in there. That's what I was supposed to be doing. I didn't see how. Oh, use. My bad. I'm such a fool. Okay, Dementia tried it. Looks like it does have to be a mod. Oh God, what's happening? A panic attack happens when your mind empties. Tyler, I'm playing a character who has panic attacks.
Uh-huh.
What's up with that? What are we going for here? I gotta run to my friend.
Game about mental health.
What's wrong?
Apparently, but also people with horse heads.
Let me show you how to calm your mind.
Well, people with horse
nice.
heads have the worst mental health problems.
Now, breathe in.
You would think so, yes. Sir Khalid, I love the Grinch emoji. Alright, let's hold A to meditate. Oh God. Holding A trades spirit for mind.
Huh. It looks like the shutout doesn't work for
All mods.
non-admins.
Yeah. Wait, not even the regular mods? Tell me the regular mods can do it.
I don't think so.
Homie
I mean,
Drew, are
I
you
don't know.
around? Can you shout
Yeah, no,
out somebody?
the regular mods probably can, but I mean,
So
shouldn't
you
anyone
asked
be
me
able
here
to?
to help you heal.
Okay.
I mean, I guess
What
maybe
exactly did
technically
you
not.
mean?
Like once
Not
your
just
once your
me.
stream has like
Both of
4,000
us.
people, everyone will be shouting
I
themselves
think we
out.
both need
Yeah,
to.
I can see how that could be a
I
problem.
mean, she was your sister. It must have
Yeah,
been
so it does work
weird.
for
Yes, she
regular
was my
mods.
sister, but it wasn't my fault.
Yeah,
Fine, Kim, just leave it
Divorce, we
alone.
talked about it earlier, but my sweater was too hot. Like, it's been cold this whole week here in Texas, but it got, just a little while ago, it warmed back up in the middle of the day. So, unfortunately, I had to take off the sweater, even though Alex Skywalker, gave it to me, and it's really awesome. But he's not here tonight, so I guess he wouldn't have appreciated it anyway. Hey, another hot tub streamer, just like our friend Homie Drew.
That's right. Homie Drew and Strawberry Tabby are basically the same.
Maybe they hang out together. Or what if they're the same person? Have we ever seen both of them together at the same time, Tyler?
I haven't.
So, we're going to have to investigate this. Sage plant, yo!
Let's get going.
I love it, Tyler. That's a good joke.
Thank you. My friend made that a while ago.
What's
Because
up their feet?
it's very rude and it's very rude and sexist, but it was still funny.
I mean, you could say it about a guy. It's a play on words. You're not judging her, right? You're like, maybe I am.
She was a little bit.
Oh
But
God, Tyler.
she's been doing some good. She's been doing workout streams, so good for her.
Yeah, well, maybe I know a certain EastXTwitch who probably should be working out more.
Right? Me and you need to do the workout streams. I don't think we'll attract quite the viewership.
Yeah, we're in no position to judge.
No.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
where have you been, Divorce? Oh man,
But
I
I
don't want to.
will start. I think in 2023 I'll start wearing a sports bra and streaming my treadmill runs.
Hey, I mean, it works for her. It could work for you too.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I mean, the logic is there. It's flawless.
Yeah, well, we've probably talked about that. Some ladies have a bit of a built-in advantage, but you got to do what you got to do.
Still have to do.
Yep.
If I was, for instance, not a cool person and didn't play games, but I wanted to stream, what else could I do but use my natural assets?
Wait, I'll see what Amaranth is doing real quick, and then I'll start the giveaway.
Wonderful. Javorce can't even join himself on mic, as far as I know, Ima.
But you know, Amaranth isn't even on cam.
Oh,
Changing into cosplay bikini.
wow, that's different. Select the Sage Stick and press right trigger to craft.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure something like
Me a few tries
75% of her stream is like her being off cam.
Bugs hate it. Give it a
Wow,
shot.
she's trying to get away from her sexy status, huh?
Didn't she have like a whole thing where her husband was being verbally abusive?
Yes. She
Did
says
we-
she's tired of it. Oh,
Did that
God.
end up being real, or did that end up being like a stunt?
It seemed like it could be real, but I didn't keep up with it.
I didn't either.
Let's get going.
I know we're supposed to believe women, but
We are, but
she seems like the kind of person who would maybe be stunned.
yeah, I mean, I don't know much about her other than the same thing everybody knows about her. But even though we are supposed to believe women in general, we can both agree that
By the way,
Amber Heard
let's
is
talk about
like the
structures
worst
back
person to
there.
be in a relationship
Allie
with,
used to
right?
run a commune in the 70s.
I heard
Awesome
that some
art.
people believe Amber Heard.
Can you really believe someone who pooped in a bed on purpose?
Kim?
That's
Do
all
you have a
conjecture.
flashlight? It's fine.
It's just wow.
Follow my voice.
So this game is called
Kim, I
Trident's
can't see
Wake.
shit in here.
It is a shooter.
Yes, it's a cyberpunk. I mean, it's a sci-fi shooter. As a matter of fact. Oh God, what am I doing? It's real dark. I gotta turn the brightness up. Sometimes it just happens. Ima said, "Yeah, actually, guys, I mean, I've never done that, but I do know someone who did it by mistake once, and we will not tell how that happened.
Sometimes you just have one too many drinks and can't control what happens.
Oh god, or a few too many laxatives or something.
Yeah, that would also
Thanks for leaving
take
me
care of
in
it.
there. Oh, come on. Are we almost there? I'm getting kind of hungry. It's just up ahead. Wait until you try
So this
Maya's
game,
cooking.
the way it looks, kind of reminds me of, I don't know, Hellblade or something like that.
'Cause you're
I guess
running
this is
around
kind of
without
We
doing
are.
anything.
a common visual
I
style.
told you it was amazing. For once,
Oh, that is amazing. That's a very
this
good
lives up
looking
to your
view.
stories. Let me introduce you to the others.
Is that a glass onion down there?
So welcoming.
You know that's a that's a Beatles song too, right?
Glass onion?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. I don't think they played that song in the movie.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity.
Oh. Is it? We're getting close to contest time. I guess we shouldn't start any new discussions until you're done with that.
I did didn't I? Do I need to do more?
Oh, did you finish it?
You must be
No, I
just.
started it, but no one entered.
Everyone's excited to finally meet you.
Yo, come on, guys. Somebody who plays Steam, enter for this game. Don't act like you own it.
Trident's
That
Wake.
is Sunny.
Yeah, let's sell it a little bit. Guys, this is a game with both
I think Amber
tridents.
Heard holds a trident in Aquaman, and she's
Yeah, you're right.
I hope the walkie
Oh, there's
Well-
Spazpool entering.
Thank you, Spazpol. And we're not saying that this game is going to make you poop anywhere other than where you normally poop.
But we're so glad you came.
Probably.
Kim is a good friend to you, and
That's good, Spaz.
that makes you a good friend to us. I'm sure you have
Oh,
many questions.
I don't think
But
we
it's about
count
how
Steam
our
winners
spiritual journey
against the
Honestly, I'm
winning the console contest
not a very
anymore, do we,
spiritual
Tyler?
person.
Personally, don't.
We're all here to
Yeah,
support
because
Just
have a
because
hard
we
enough
have
time
such
giving
a
them
hard
away.
time finding the Steam winners
both
Yeah,
yours
yeah.
and
that, like, if you win for Steam,
Yeah.
you can still have a chance for Xbox. But
That's why I'm here too.
yeah, that's what we're trying to
It's
communicate
just
here, guys.
bit
Steam
intense.
codes don't count
I
against
understand.
your win limit for the
Why
night.
don't you get settled in?
Although
Get to know the
one of my
others a
friends
little
was
better
you, I made,
before
who
tonight's
like
session.
let the same person win your contest like 4 times in one day. Because you probably should make a rule about that if that was you.
fix is in.
Yeah, one of the people
Go
in that
introduce yourself
circle
to
of
the
streamers
others and meet me at my tent.
was talking about how
I don't
BX1701
really
4 or
know
5
anyone.
times in a day, and I was
Everyone
just
here is
like,
friendly.
maybe you
Just
should let
go.
other people win. Just a thought. Spazpool's son does. That's good enough. Let's go the other way. Now I guess I better follow her. But first, I'm going in here, in Glass Onion. That's the spirit, guys. Spazpool, you need to be satisfied with the default number of holes, dude. I'll get you into trouble. Oh, well, yeah, definitely if they donated money, that's a different story. You do have to treat donors well. You have to.
Congratulations, Spazpool. You win the code.
Go Spazpool. Don't worry, guys. We have another code for Trident's Wake.
Yeah,
You can
so
win
yeah,
a
I
little
know
bit.
all the people that entered for this one. Don't just calm down. There's gonna be another chance, guys. Take a long, deep breath.
Talk to all the camp members. Well, there's no one in the tent, so how can I talk to them?
Spazpool, we need your driver's license number in order to give you the code.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's not just email address anymore. We need your driver's license number.
Limit the number of winners. Give me a sec. Beverage time. Oops. At Chicago?
Chicago, there'll be another chance. I get the feeling you'll have a good chance on the second round.
Do we call Ima Willie? Because I thought it was just Will. But, you know, Willie's not bad. Tyler, I understand that you're actually quite fond of Willies. Is that correct?
Yep. Willie Shakespeare, Willie Nelson,
Willie Beamish?
Free Willie.
Free Willie? Definitely Free Willie. That's passful. It'd be funny if that was a real person. Since,
He's a subscriber to that LifeLock. Remember that guy? I was like, I'm the CEO of LifeLock, and here's my social security number.
Hey, Darker Player, you missed some deaths. Sorry, I haven't died at all. Actually, is what
Hey,
I meant to
Darker
say.
Player. Died once at the very beginning, but that's it.
I sent the newsletter out. Don't forget, guys. That takes like an hour to write.
You probably heard
Allow.
about the Spirit Ember Festival I started.
suckers.
It was going to.
Come on, Twitch.
My dad, brother.
I know, I put in like hate
Pull the plug
words,
and
but I
let it
didn't put
go
in
down.
something like that.
Check these out. Tyler and I are going to take my ideas.
Big Willie
and
style,
transform
Homie
this
Drew
island
says,
into
I like it.
glorious.
Oh yeah, Willie Smith. Good one.
Is nobody in the audience gonna step up for Willie Beamish for the Sega CD and PC?
No one knows what that is.
Somebody should.
Only old dorks know what that is.
I know.
Well, then why don't you know?
It's a lot to take in.
I'm
Thank you,
dumb dork.
Javors.
Watch my orientation video to learn all about it. It's near Tyler's dome.
Thank you. All right, yeah, Tyler just didn't sufficiently appreciate it, so that's why I needed your backup. This is like Resident Evil now. You bought Night Trap Remastered for Switch. Oh, sorry, let me cough.
No coughing allowed.
Okay, I'm down to only 2 packs a day, guys.
He's really made some good progress.
Thank you. Yeah, but Willie Tanner. Oh yeah, Willie Tanner from Alf. Excellent, Simius. Oh man, I forgot to mention in the newsletter, but I watched a movie with a lot of Alf references in it. Like so many you wouldn't believe it. Tyler, you watched Alf, didn't you, back when you were young?
No. Alf
No?
was like off the air before I was freaking out of diapers.
You were alive.
I was out of diapers by 9.
No, you were born in 1985, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Alf had not even come on the air by 1985, thank you. It started in 87. So there.
Oh boy, yeah, because 2-year-olds love watching Alf.
Well, they should. Okay. Yeah, he never got the cat. Now, guys, firstly, Alf was not awful. It was terrific. That's why it got a Sega Master System game and a comic book and a cartoon series. And there were dolls at Burger King that were actually really nice.
I was 4 years old when Alf went off the air. Somehow I missed it.
Shout Factory has like their streaming app where you can watch different things that they have the
Yeah,
license
they have
for.
a lot of free stuff on there. Or something.
Yeah, they've got an Alf channel. You could just go there and watch it. But I mean, like, you should watch an episode of Alf so you know what it's like, because it's a good show.
I've seen some Alf. He eats the cats.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he likes cats. But there was just something about it. He was really funny. The guy who played Willie was actually really difficult to work with, and so that's one reason why they didn't bring him back for the finale movie that they made that nobody saw and nobody liked. Yeah, he was from Melmac. Oh, anyway, Harry and the Hendersons. That was a good movie, and there was a spin-off TV series with different actors. But let me tell you guys...
I tried to watch a movie, but I tried to watch a movie, but I didn't get all the way through it.
Harry and the Hendersons?
Yeah.
Oh, I liked it as a kid, but I have no modern understanding of its quality, so I have nothing to say about that. However, you're probably being too picky, Tyler, if I know you. What am I supposed to be doing? Still talking to people?
I don't know.
It's going to be real hard to get scared.
I feel like the last time you played a game that actually had you do something was like 6 weeks ago.
Yeah, and I'm not making a significant effort to pay attention, I'll be honest. But it is a neat game. Anyway, guys, let me tell you where I saw all these Alf references. It was in a movie called The Loneliest Boy in the World. Have any of you guys heard of it? It seems like Simius might know about it, or somebody. The Loneliest Boy in the World. It came out like around August or something this year. It was recently on sale on Voodoo. Yeah, I mean, there is a character named Tyler, just like in this game. Just kidding, though. There's not a character named Tyler. So, they describe it as a modern-day fairy tale, and it is a zombie movie of sorts, Tyler.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this boy, his mom dies. I'm here for 1.5 hours. His mom dies, and he's all alone, and social workers are going to institutionalize him if he can't just make some friends, which is it's a weird premise, right? But anyway, he ends up, I don't want to be spoilery, but he ends up with some dead bodies. He didn't kill anyone, but he's got some dead bodies in his house, and he's pretending that they are his friends, because he's like trying to go through the motions of making friends. And then they come to life, and they're all like alive, and they're his family, but they're zombies. But they don't eat people. Like they're nice zombies who can talk and think. and it is a really weird movie. But the reason I brought it up is because he's a huge... the boy and his deceased mom were huge Alf fans. So, like, they watch Alf during the movie, and he's got an Alf poster in his room, and there's even a time when somebody puts on an Alf costume for Halloween. Like, it's just funny how much Alf there is in this movie. Yeah, no, I mean, it's creepy. On the surface, it is creepy, but it is played for laughs. It's sort of like Edward Scissorhands. You guys have seen that, right? Well, you know how Edward... Yeah, that movie clearly does not take place in the real world, and they never let you forget it, right? Like, it's all pastel colory and cartoony in ways. So this movie is the same way. Like, it's just its own weird thing, and it's very fun and good, and you should watch it. If you're not too squeamish, because there's some zombie jokes, like throwing up or body parts falling off and such.
That smells amazing.
The porn parody Spazpole, is that a real thing?
My coriander leek soup.
Spazpole's totally taking over the chat, Tyler.
Is there anything I can do to help?
They're like, well, he started talking about porn, so we're leaving him to it.
Right.
Once he gets started, you don't want to get in his way. Let's just put it that way.
I will forage away.
I will forage away. Ah, that lady's kind of scary looking. And her hair doesn't look that real.
You can find those ingredients.
Oh god, Spaz. Now I have to find ingredients from the paddleboard. Where's this paddleboard? Is that it? Read. Tyler, I just cooked something recently. I followed a recipe and I cooked something just the other day. The day after Christmas. Yeah, so I did, as I mentioned in the newsletter, I did sauteed squash and zucchini. And so I bought 2 of each of those vegetables. And I cut off the ends, and then I cut them up, and I removed the innards, like the seeds.
Uh-huh.
And, yeah, I sauteed them. And I also added some diced tomato for color. And everybody told me they turned out quite well, and that made me happy, because I have not cooked from scratch in years. But I used to.
Yeah.
Look how pretty this is.
It takes a lot more time than just quickly preparing something or going out to get something.
Yes, it does. But the family, you know, like my sister made almost all of the stuff for our Christmas dinner. And I wanted to contribute, so I made my own side that nobody else would have made, you know?
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going the right way or doing the right thing. Can anyone tell me?
No.
Don't we have anybody here who won this for Christmas?
Royal Bob is good about playing the games. We just need to give all the games to Royal Bob.
Maybe we should.
Right away.
You're right, he does. And like he's gotten all the achievements in Vampire Survivors. Brownmeister's missing too, so a lot of catching up to do there.
Yeah, he played some of the Saints Row game too.
Royal Bob did?
Yeah.
Or Brownmeister.
Oh, but then he missed the stream because it was on a Wednesday or something. He had to some sort
well,
of,
I mean, he
sort
misses
of very
almost
light storm that hit the Midwest.
Is that so? Well, he misses almost every stream, so
That's true.
it's not totally out of the ordinary. Dark Player, you're missing a few achievements in Vampire Survivors as well? Oh, Javorce has played this. Hey, cool. Oh, cool. Mongbox, you know, I actually got a review request for that. Like, they wanted me to review the Elder Scrolls cookbook, but I did not have the time. And there's also a Halo cookbook, too.
You can cook, what are those little things called? Grunts. How to cook the grunt.
Exactly. Maybe a nice elite for special occasions.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it's like maybe a company that makes cookbooks anyway, and so they want to reach a new audience. Could that be what's happening?
Yeah.
All right.
Nice little bit of synergy.
It's a good idea. I approve. Oh, and he has a Dungeons and Dragons one too. How cool. Deadpool has a Fallout one.
There's real spiritual opportunity.
So we're watching the movie here.
Prismic science is the key to profound realignment.
Prismic science. This kind of reminds me of Glass Onion.
You may be asking, what is prismic science?
Doesn't everything?
How does it work?
So far, yes. Excuse me for hiccuping.
Spiritual growth in a way that gives real results. Do you want people in your life to understand your true value.
I'll hold my breath for a bit.
Do you?
And everybody in the audience is like, finally.
Science will help your life.
Only thing that works for
shine
me is like
bright.
making myself
I
burp a
wasn't
lot.
a spiritual guy.
Really?
But when I began
I'm
to
not very good at
examine
burping on
cosmic
purpose.
science,
Not at
Oh,
all.
I'm good.
I found a key to profound realignment in my life's purpose.
It does explain a few things, Tyler.
It changed my life, and it will change.
And this orientation
yours.
video is making me want to join in on the Prismic Science bandwagon.
Welcome to the Prismic Spiritual Retreat,
Yeah.
and prepare for your life to never be.
So what do you think? So far, Tyler, is this too much story for you?
Yeah,
She said it was near the
way too much. And it's a little adventure-y for my tastes.
A bit. You know, but there is combat.
Where?
When they were chasing me at the beginning.
That wasn't combat. That's like saying those rats in Plague Tale were combat.
That is combat.
No, it's
But
not combat.
Plague Tale actually has you fight guards too, though. Like,
It'll
kill
be
them.
fine. Done an amazing job.
Doubt.
It does. Oh wow, a Studio Ghibli cookbook. That's gonna have some nice art for sure.
Bayonetta has combat.
Well, yeah, I mean it's not combat focused, but it doesn't mean there isn't any. Better some than none. That's what I always say.
Oh yeah, let me fight this sign by
Hey,
reading it. That's
we were
combat.
just discussing the next session. Are you ready for a change?
Which character is Tyler? That one?
Good question. Let's be honest. No,
The
act
energy
spiritual.
of this place is already making a difference.
I gotta fit in.
Anna, please come.
We'll see you tonight.
So let's tell everybody about Glass Onion. How many of you guys in the audience have gotten to watch the movie Glass Onion on Netflix or during its very brief theatrical run?
Yeah, I love
Speak
that
up
song
now.
by the Beatles.
She said it was near the paddleboard.
So here's one thing, Tyler. Glass Onion is a sequel of sorts to the movie Knives Out, which, even though it did not have Knives Chow from Scott Pilgrim in it, was a super good and well-loved movie.
Knives is cool. I don't think I've ever seen that actress in anything else.
Yeah, man, I wonder if she should have been in Everything Everywhere All at Once or something. Like, that was the chance for Asian actors, you know?
Yeah, I haven't seen that, but I have it on Voodoo, I think.
You do have it? Tyler, you gotta
It's on
watch it.
Voodoo. I need to watch it.
Yeah, let's have a... Man, let's just have a discussion stream where we talk about that movie. That'd be fun.
Oh, she's in Glow? I don't remember her in
This
Glow.
path seems
I
to
watched
Ooh.
away from camp.
Is she a hot wrestler?
Yeah.
See, I'd be tempted to watch Glow, which I did watch one episode. But I mean, I'd be tempted to actually watch it, except Netflix canceled it and did not finish the
Yeah,
story.
after 2 seasons, I think, right? Or did it get 3?
That's a good question. I don't remember the season count. I just remember their excuse was the pandemic. There's a pandemic, so we're never going to make this show again, even though people like it and it's really cool.
I liked it. The one lady in it is in that Hunt movie that's pretty good.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Yep, the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Huh, she must not be, like... Maybe she's not a good actress, or she's just not that interested in acting. She doesn't have a very big filmography.
Yeah, it could be that she... You know, she's pretty young, right? So she might have just gone on to college or something.
She's my age. She was born the same year as me.
Oh yeah, you're not that... Really? She's your age?
Yeah.
So
she was
that
born
movie is
in-
full
she's
of
actually older than-
30-year-olds.
She was born 10 months older than 10 months
Wow.
before me.
So what you're saying is Scott Pilgrim is one of those movies where you have a bunch of 30-something-year-olds playing teenagers.
Scott Pilgrim was released in 2010. She was born in 85.
So
She was only 25. She was 25, but yeah, not
Playing a
exactly
teenager.
a teenager.
Yeah. Nowadays, they would actually cast somebody who's like actually 18 or so. It's the only good thing about modern movies is they're a little less deceptive with their age, their casting.
Wow, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
He's trying to live up to his
offense.
name.
Yeah.
You get a warning there, Ima.
He nailed it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, Ima streamed River City Girls 2 recently, which was kind of fun. You know, I was watching him, and I was apparently the only one who'd ever played the game, so I was giving him all this advice, and he was like not reading the tutorials or anything, so he was heavily struggling. But yeah, he mentioned that he didn't like Scott Pilgrim, and I'm like, if you like River City Ransom, Scott Pilgrim has several River City references. Crashing the Boys and all that, you know? I mean, it's a movie for people like us who you enjoy those games. But it doesn't mean that you'll automatically like it, of course. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. This is going to be a real boring stream to watch visually, because we're just going to be stuck here for the rest. The snooze fest. Find the ingredients past the paddleboard. Where's the stupid paddleboard? What is a paddleboard? Does anyone know what a paddleboard is?
Paddleboard is like you lay down. It's like a little mini surfboard, like about half the size of a surfboard.
Okay.
You lay down on it flat, and then you can like paddle yourself out into the ocean.
So is it going to be by the beach?
Yeah.
Because there's water down there. And I was thinking maybe it would be something that you use to give a spanking to a loved one, you know?
Nah, that's a board for paddling.
Yeah, you don't have one of those, Tyler?
Nope.
Oh, well, I'm told they can be quite fun. I don't know for sure, though.
Ah.
No, Ima's got me there. I didn't pay attention to this game's tutorial at all. Of course, I have a co-host, so that's something. My character can do a little hunched kind of shuffle.
Nice.
I'm wishing she could roll or dash, but it's just this little shuffle.
High quality gameplay. That's what modern games are known for.
They are, yes. All right. But no, I hope that you have given River City Girls more of a chance, or that you will when you have the time. Oh, it looks like there's something out behind this shed. Can I get behind the shed? The door doesn't work, and it has no handle, so that's kind of lame.
Not much of a door at that point.
I know. It's a wannabe door at best. Is that a paddleboard?
Is the frame rate not great on this game?
I'd say it's 30 probably.
Okay. A little blurry every time you tilt that.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's fine. There's nothing you can do, but...
They went for detail over frame rate, I suppose. There is a lot of environmental detail.
Yeah, it looks pretty good for an indie game.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't like getting stuck when we're doing a stream, but but I'm still enjoying the game. Like, it seems like a good game from what we're doing here.
Find the ingredients past the paddleboard.
I know, but where's the stupid paddleboard?
Right there. Push A on the center of the table building. Oh, that's just a...
No, this is just how to... Yeah, exactly. I've already been in here. I'm just wandering around over and over.
Chicago and Firelight are playing River City Girls.
Oh, that's awesome. Chicago and Firelight? Part 1 or Part 2? You're playing Part 1? Yeah, I mean, I beat Part 1 and utterly loved it. And I'd really like to do New Game Plus, but I don't have the time, so I just got to move on to other things. Darker Player says it looks like it's using a last-gen engine. I don't know. I mean, like, the frame rate could be better, but except for that, it's a good-looking game. Picked Part 1 up on sale. Good, yeah, it has had some good sales lately. And this way, you'll be able to appreciate Part 2, because, yeah, there's story things to carry over. You could just start with Part 2, but you'll get more out of it having played Part 1.
There's a Part 2 of this game?
No, River City Girls, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, because Chicago and Firelight are playing it together, you know?
Yeah, I remember saying that like
just talking to them.
Ago, and then forgetting.
It is red. What exactly is... The paddleboard is red, she says. Oh, Mongbox, are you looking it up for me? Do they say what it's next to or anything? Is there a way to run?
Next to another paddleboard.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Is there a way to change out of your flannel clothing into actual good clothing?
Yeah, flannel's not so cool. Unless you're doing a Wayne's World cosplay. Then it's permissible.
Yeah, then it's cool.
Past the biodome. Yeah, Way Forward is actually... I'm something of a Way Forward fanboy, you could say. I mean, like, I really enjoy just about everything they produce. Tyler, you've enjoyed some of their games, haven't you?
Yeah, I like the Chant games. I like River City Girls, too.
There's the paddleboard! That's it, right? That's a paddleboard?
That looks like a paddleboard. That looks more like a surfboard, but yeah, it looks like one.
Yes, it does look like a surfboard. So where's my ingredients?
The clearing that Maya was talking about.
Shut up and pick up ingredients, lady.
Hey, Galadrius jumped in.
Where? Galadrius.
I'm right here.
Howdy, buddy. Have you played this game?
No, and I don't really want to.
What?
I got problems with cults. They're not
Like
very
a-
nice.
Well, no, in real life they are not very nice.
No, they're not.
But I mean, if
Oh,
you
there's
think you
some
have
really-
problems,
There's some really great cults. You guys should hear about the one I'm in.
You mean the Morbius cult? No thanks.
That's right.
well, close. Tyler lives in Utah, so he's been around cults his whole life. Oh God! Ah, crap! Get away from me!
I belong to the cult of personality. That is enough.
Oh yeah, there's that combat. There's that high level combat.
There you
Look,
go.
Bug
What about the
spray?
Blue
What is
Oyster
that?
cult?
That's a good cult.
Okay, sure.
They have 2 songs that I like.
Don't they have a song in Heavy Metal the movie? Galadrius would know.
I haven't
Yep.
seen Heavy Metal.
They do. They do,
Nice.
actually.
Yeah, you know, I got the 4K Blu-ray of that. I need to watch it sometime.
Probably should.
Boy, I loved
But
it
yeah.
as a teen. Anyway.
Yeah, Veteran of the Psychic War. That is the song that is in the soundtrack.
Ah, that's a cool name. What am I supposed to be restoring here?
Relaxing. I should save some for Maya.
I just got here, so I could not tell you.
It's a good-looking game, and the story is intriguing, and I'm just... Because of the way we do our stream, I'm not paying a lot of attention to it.
Okay, Dark Player 2 wants to know when we will see more Unreal Engine 5 games. I'm guessing 2023 will probably be a pretty big year for them.
Ooh. Can you think of one in particular that's coming out this year?
I mean, honestly, a lot of games use it now, so I'm not sure.
Like
We
such
should-
as the new Mario sports game? No.
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 Yeah, let's be realistic.
Yeah, just joking there.
Hang on, let me look. I don't know, maybe the new Dead Space?
Oh yeah, those are both good songs, Ima. Those are good suggestions. Yeah, is the new Dead Space an Unreal
hang on.
game? Makes
Deliver
sense.
Us from Mars is going to use it. Redfall, the new game from Bethesda, will use it. The new Layers of Fear game will use it. Arc 2 with Vin Diesel will use it. So,
Wow, you know, it's nice to have somebody around who actually understands the game industry and how to play games.
yeah, well, you know, it's when you're in
No
space,
offense,
you
Tyler.
can do a lot of reading. Yeah, Tyler.
I'm offended.
You and your...
I gotta run the contest. That's all I'm here for.
Wow. These are measured.
You're a
winner
saint,
is
Tyler.
no one.
Have you done this before? Actually, I work in the
Fortnite uses it now. That's cool.
Yeah, they converted the engine over.
Yep, Tyler, what about the Godzilla song, though? That is a good song.
I actually don't even know that song. I'll have to Google it and see if I recognize it.
It played at the end of Godzilla King of the Monsters. Like, Godzilla King of the Monsters is not a good movie, but it has good action scenes, and the soundtrack is actually great, and I own
Yeah,
it and love it.
I don't even know if I made it to the home.
Also, Cities on Flame
Not a
with
good
Rock
movie.
and Roll is a good song as well.
I'll think on
Ooh,
that.
sounds good.
I really should
Yep.
get back to Kim.
Tyler doesn't like Unreal Engine 5. Yeah, Tyler, what do you have so many off-the-wall opinions, dude?
I'm a big fan of Unreal Engine 2. Like after that, it really never made any good improvements.
Another achievement, yeah, second achievement of the night, 5 gamer score. I'm really boosting my ratio, getting achievements in this one, guys. Uh-oh. Did anyone pay attention to what I'm supposed to do now?
Return
Yeah.
to Kim at her tent.
Return to Kim in the tent.
Okay. Look for a tent. Yeah, it says right there, you're right. Can I just go back to the boogie board?
Hey, Jess, over here.
The paddle board, not a boogie board.
Jess,
Oh, man.
Tyler left some.
How come everyone's wearing white? What a cult.
Yeah, because they're a cult. Well, I mean, it's the uniform of the cult. Often they have uniforms, you know. If you're like the guy who runs the right kind of cult, the uniform is just like bikinis or less. But this isn't that kind of cult, Tyler.
We have to
Who else
trust
wanted to enter? Oh, there's Chicago. That's right.
Yeah, Chicago. Yeah.
Tyler says.
Whatever Tyler is, she just said it. What we were all thinking.
Fits all.
Tyler is like the head of the cult.
It seems that way.
Oh, she switched into her cult apparel. How do
Well,
I look? Very white.
Makes us all feel a little
A bit culty. Well, hello, it is a cult.
Don't be silly.
Her face looks good, but like some of the other faces don't look quite as good.
Yeah, it's a little uneven in that respect.
Man, I would just run at this point. Okay, don't tell me something is good for us. I know what is good for me, and the cult is not good for me.
Well, we started out... You missed it, but the game started with a pregnant lady, like, jumping into the ocean, and then I think we find her body later, if that's who that was. So it's a weird game.
I do not wish to join a cult. Thank you very much. Second-rate Jesus.
I like.
Yeah.
He
Is that Tyler? That looks like a good Tyler.
Tyler?
I like his capris. Capris always look great on guys.
Excuse me,
God.
Jesus. Can you put on some clothes?
Yeah, where is the goat? Hey, another achievement. Completed chapter 1, baby. That's 3 achievements in one night. Yeah.
Wow, fancy. 25 whole points.
I think I'm going to skip this and play some Gungrave Gore. Thank you very much.
My gift to you.
I would.
That
like to get
is
that.
my cult. That is my cult.
It looks cool.
All right. Chicago and I'm an idiot entered, so I'm gonna flip a coin.
That's the way to do it.
Heads is Chicago and tails is I'm an idiot. I just have to flip a coin.
Why don't you let me... Here, I'll do it like this.
Excuse me, Tyler, but I requested the head.
Yeah, I requested the head. Wow, only 2 people really want Trident's Wake.
Go Chicago!
Found a quarter.
Well, Chicago wins. Congrats,
Nicely
Chicago.
done, Tyler and Chicago.
Heads is...
Wouldn't it be funny if Chicago and Firelight were the only ones who entered?
Heads is George Washington's head, and tails is Harriet Tubman's. No, it's not Harriet Tubman.
With all
Not right.
Oh man, this game is too religious for me.
Voto para la mujer. Vote for the women. Nina
Where'd Simius
Otero.
go? And did we scare off No Time for Games? No Time for Games, are you still around? Jeez. She's yelling.
And it is heads. Chicago wins.
Yeah, I thought you already said that he won.
No, I didn't. That's what I'm an idiot said.
Oh.
Oh, it's a good thing we said he was good.
But
job,
I'm an
Chicago.
idiot called it.
Yeah, he's prescient.
And remember, Chicago and whoever was Bazpool, you can still enter for the final contest.
Yeah, go for it, guys. We don't mind. We've got an Xbox and a PlayStation copy to give away, thanks to Prime Matter, which I think is just another branch of Koch Media, if I'm right.
Chicago, we will need your blood type before we can send you the code, so just send that over.
Yes. We're going to send you a PayPal invoice.
Where is everyone?
Uh-oh. Yeah, that was trippy, all right. So if you play Cult of the Lamb, this is basically the same thing, except without the Twitch interaction. Isn't it kind of interesting that 2 different cult-based games came out around the same time?
Cult of the Lamb.
Yeah. Like, that's a real game where you run a cult and your Twitch followers can actually join it.
Well, isn't Saints Row kind of a cult game because you're trying to enlist more saints?
Every game's kind of a cult.
I guess, yeah, if you look at it the right way.
I actually don't know what my
Typo
blood type
negative.
is. Are those really your guys' blood types?
I think they're talking about the band.
Oh.
Yay, No Time for Games is still here. Good to see you, buddy.
No time left for game.
It is a band. Thank you, Chicago. You are too negative, Wolfie. You gotta look on the bright side of life. Always. I shouldn't go this way. Well, okay, where is she then? You might be right, Darker Player. Oh, PlayStation 2? But I had Unreal 2 on the original Xbox.
Yeah, but
used
Unreal
Unreal
Tournament
Engine.
came out first for the PS2.
Oh, gotcha. Store is locked. Oh, dang. They were called Sub-Zero? I didn't know that. But yeah, my baby mama, the mom of my son, WestX, who you might have seen a photo of in the newsletter, she was into Typo Negative and Danzig and some other artists along those lines back when we dated in high school. Very long time ago, guys, before a lot of you were born.
I just need to pray.
Maya, we need to help Kim. She's sick, and
Tyler!
Yes.
This game is just going to go to your head.
Yeah, because I'm the head of a cult.
For real.
What was this?
Basically the same as the stream if you think about it. The wandering around the kind of limited environment slowly, I don't like that. Like, if I could run, I would like the game better. Oh, we're around the same age, Chicago? That's pretty cool. That
Sonny?
depends. Have you seen the show
Are you
Welcome
okay?
Back, Cotter?
I think Tyler drugged us.
Oh, he drugged us all right.
Up your nose with a rubber hose.
Exactly. Up your nose with a rubber hose.
She ruined it on purpose. Why would she do that?
Nice, Firelight. Yeah, as a kid, I loved sitcoms, and like Nick at Night. You know, Nick at Night just played old sitcoms, and that was almost their whole thing. And so, like, I'm real familiar with the sitcoms they played when I was a kid. So, like, I would watch Mr. Ed and My Three Sons and The Donna Reed Show and stuff that nobody nowadays would be exposed to. But I loved all sitcoms back then.
I watched Happy Days on Nick at Night.
Hey, that's one. You know, I've seen a couple of Happy Days, but somehow I never actually regularly watched it.
Yeah.
Night Court. It was all about Night Court.
Oh, Night Court was so good. Did they do the revival yet?
Yeah,
Night
they
Court.
released a
So
trailer.
terrible.
Not feeling it yet.
John Larroquette at the age of 80, reprising his character.
Yeah, he's old. Yeah,
But
Is he the only
Christine's
one
not
that
in it,
left
right?
that's still alive? I know the judge is dead.
Yeah, sadly, because the judge, Harry Anderson, was a great comedian. And he was in Stephen King's It, the first version.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, the only Nick at Night I watched was Happy Days and a little bit of I Love Lucy.
huh. I did enjoy I Love Lucy. Man, I don't know where to go.
And
man,
of course, Alf.
Definitely Alf, but Alf wasn't.
Yeah, we were
on.
talking about
I mean,
Alf earlier.
Yeah, actually, you missed it. Like, because I watched a movie that had a bunch of Alf references, and we totally
Alf
talked
wasn't
about
Nick
that.
at Night level yet when I.
Yeah, no, it was like actually just airing on NBC in the late '80s. But it did get syndicated on Nick at Night or somewhere later
Where
on.
did everyone go?
Probably. I wouldn't. I'd be scared to watch Nick at Night now. It'd probably be like shows that I remember fondly and don't feel old to me. So.
Gomer and Andy. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of the Gomer Pyle show and the Andy Griffith show, but I did not watch them regularly.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of Andy Griffith. I saw a few episodes of Hogan Heroes. It was really stupid, but it was fun.
Oh, neat. Yeah. What about F Troop? Did you ever see that one?
Nope.
It's from a similar era, but a little bit before, I think. Oh man. Uh-oh. Something
Leave It to
bad's
Beaver,
happening.
I
in the
never
cave.
saw that. I did watch some of the Wonder
Oh,
Years. That was good.
Nice. Yeah, Leave It to Beaver. Uh-oh. Here I need a key, and I don't have one. But Leave It to Beaver, I watched that, and there was an all-new Leave It to Beaver in the late 80s or early 90s, and I also watched that. And also, recently, one of the guys from that show died. The older
That's right,
brother.
Darker Player. I did watch Dave's World. Dave's World was funny.
What's that?
Early mid '90s sitcom
Oh,
with the judge from
Harry Anderson?
yeah, Harry Anderson.
Wow. How did I not... I can't believe I haven't heard of that.
Oh no, it was a little bit before like Drew Carey show.
Gotcha.
Or
And I
might
did
be-
watch
it
the
was
Drew
on
Carey
same
show.
I think it was on the same channel.
Huh. Which was ABC?
Yeah.
Kind of reminded me of Beaksman's World.
Ah, things here happen. I prefer Wayne's World.
Weak, Jess.
You know, I may have seen Wayne's World like once. Based on a real person. The gloom drains my brain. Oh, what am I supposed to do when my brain drains? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was based on like a writer.
Huh.
Dave's World, like a sports writer, I think, something like that.
I do this and it charges it back up.
Find Kim.
Yeah, might as well. Before Bill Nye. Did any of you guys watch the Weird Al show?
Yeah, it was great.
Yes, it was. We bought it on Amazon. You can buy it digitally. It's only SD, unfortunately, but it's still a really good show, and it has a bunch of cameos from people from the UHF movie, his movie. So that's really
Speaking
nice.
of which, then you got Pee-wee's Playhouse, which featured everybody from Lawrence Fishburne to Phil Hartman to Elvira.
Yes, wonderful show, and I had the Blu-ray set, and I believe it was stolen, because I have not seen it in a couple of years, and that sucks. The A-Team! Yeah. Hey, the movie of the A-Team is actually pretty good. Oh no, my friend got turned into a swarm of bugs or something.
Yeah. What do they call that?
Holy crap.
Locust?
Give me a hug!
Locust. Now it's black and white.
I can't meditate right now. What am I supposed to do?
And you have a light in front of you. Even though you
Oh
don't
man,
have
I'm
a
cussing
flashlight.
everywhere. Oh no,
Brain
Tyler's
waves.
zombies! I can't use weapons during a panic attack when there's zombies everywhere.
See, this is what
Holy crap.
Paul calls combat.
Nice
Oh
knowing you.
jeez.
Good night.
Well, no, I can't fight right now, but there's times when you can, you jerk. And yeah, Mr. Wizard's World, I did watch that on Nickelodeon back in the day. And I guess that's a Canadian show.
Never heard of it.
Oh, it was a science show. It predates Bill Nye the Science Guy. Very sedate, very like kind of Mr. Rogers-like, but about science. Oh, man.
The thing about science is that it's stupid.
That's where you're wrong, Tyler.
I hate science.
It's scientific.
Yeah, there's actually evidence that proves that you are mistaken about science.
Yeah, but physics is stupid.
That's a little
Chemistry is
different.
kind of stupid.
So the only science you like is biology? Is that what you're saying?
Biology's good. I always liked biology.
Hey, that's the one Brandy teaches, you know.
Amaranth is still not on camera.
Wow.
Impressive.
Yeah. Oh my god, there's like glowing jellyfish things. Oh, this game is really weird. Holy crap.
No, the results of science aren't stupid, but the actual scientific stuff is really stupid. I always hated my science classes.
So,
I
not
like
that we
math,
want...
but I hate science.
Oh, Tyler. Not that we... Brandy and I were just having this conversation. You know how there's that certain political party that's totally anti-science and anti-learning and such for the general population?
Yeah, I heard of them.
Yeah, so what really frustrates me about them is, like, if they had their way, there would be no more scientific advancements in the world. You know, like, they are an obstruction to... Like, they benefit from all the science that has occurred, but they're an obstruction to the further continuation of it, and that's so frustrating to me. And they place all these restrictions on us teachers that make it harder to teach not just science, but English, social studies, all those things.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, hey, it's Tyler.
Don't startle me like that.
It's Jesus.
It's her own fault, okay? She broke the circle.
I don't just mean them, Chicago. I mean, like, there's a whole significant major political party in our country that is opposed to learning and believe in science and such. And
yeah, but
they
if
do
you,
that.
I don't know what to do.
What?
If you teach like physics and chemistry, when are you gonna find time for the intelligent design class?
That's true. I mean, how do you fit Bible class in if you're teaching all the science classes?
Yeah, exactly. There's only 7 or 8 periods per every 2 days.
I know, we have 8 dang periods in a day at my school.
That's ridiculous for a high school.
It is too many, yes.
We did 4 and 4 so that you could actually have time for each class.
Oh, the game. There we go, camera. Yeah, no, I don't like that.
Oh, you're fuzzy.
But I'm back to normal. But yeah, that's just a fresh... I mean, obviously, like, there's a lot of things about dunderheads trying to control public education that are frustrating. But it particularly frustrates me that, like, they don't believe in the vaccines and all these important health things, right? But, like, if they need an operation, they're probably not going to sit it out unless they're, like, maybe a Jehovah's Witness or something. But
unless they're, like, crazy.
Yeah. So it's like, well, all those things go together. They're all part of one field, and they're all real, and you can choose not to believe in them, but it just makes you an idiot. It doesn't. But trying to force it on everyone, trying to keep everyone from doing these important things and learning these important things. Oh, so frustrating.
Yeah, but
anyway,
physics.
Except, yeah, what do we need physics for anyway?
What do we need physics for?
Well, obviously, physics-based puzzle games like World of Goo. Remember that one for the Wii?
Oh, I hate physics-based puzzle games. That gives me another reason to hate physics.
Tyler seems to hate everything tonight.
That's
me
most
every
nights.
night.
Yeah.
I hate having arguments involving physics. I hate talking about physics.
Every stream, I'm going to think of one thing that I really enjoyed during the week, and I'll share it with you guys.
Hey, that's a good idea. It could be like Tyler's
Tyler's actual recommendation.
Ah, jeez! There's a face
week,
hugger.
This week, Tyler enjoys complaining.
That's right.
But
I'm sure I watched or did something interesting this week.
So look,
go ahead. I need to think about this.
Don't forget the last round of the contest in a little bit. I guess I can wait a little bit. But yeah, physics-based puzzle games. It is the worst genre of games besides sports, probably for me. But on the other hand, World of Goo. The game World of Goo, which was released on the Wii and the PC and nothing else, as far as I know, has one of the all-time best soundtracks ever. Like, that soundtrack is so friggin' good, and you can't buy it digitally on Amazon, which sucks, because I want to play it on their player. But anyway.
Oh, yeah. Music is overrated, too.
Fuse.
You and your You and your soundtracks. This game has a great soundtrack. This game had a great soundtrack. The soundtrack in this game was so great. No one even remembers any song that's ever been in a video game.
Why should I even be surprised considering how you didn't like the soundtrack to the Guardians Christmas special?
Yeah, because it's all just dork songs.
No,
Crying out
cool
loud.
songs, you fool. I know. I'll hold your back, buddy.
I mean, seriously, does Tyler just go to like Disney Springs and point out like everything he hates and just not like anything? It's a store that has to do with Star Wars. Oh, how opportunistic with marketing. Oh, that's great. Oh, carousel. They're just going in circles. They're not going anywhere because physics.
It's not even doing anything.
Tyler has things that he likes. We just can't talk about them because this is a family-friendly stream, so we don't discuss porn.
I like
on the
Funko
stream.
Pops. Those are.
Oh
those
yeah,
are
Funko
rated
Pops
PG.
too.
Oh, I don't like this girl. at
Oh
all.
geez, what the heck is this? Way to stomp on my joke, Tyler. There's a plant monster like in Resident Evil. What do I do? This also reminds me of the movie
Shoot
Slither,
it!
which was directed
Shoot
by
it!
James Gunn.
Shoot it.
How do I equip
I watched a few episodes of a show called Fire Country, and it was terrible.
Fire Country?
Fire Country. It's
That's a weird name.
procedural on CBS. It's terrible.
Exactly. Thank you, Ima. Like, Tyler's always pushing for that. I tell him, sorry, we can't do it. Family friendly. So there's a room with a plant monster in there. Press A to counter mind attacks. Can I do that? Let's try to go counter it. Hey, you stupid plant monster.
I'm sure there was something this week.
I don't have a sage stick to attack. I don't even remember how to craft.
Craft a sage stick. Kind of reminds me of Stranger Things monster. Did we say that already?
Yeah, it does look like that. Good point. All right, let's go do it. I can do it now.
The only way you can defeat him is physics.
Look at that.
Oh, I hate physics. And I didn't really love Stranger Things either.
I like it, but seasons
2 and 3 is especially weak. 2's not great.
yeah, three is pretty weak. 4 is like way too long. It needs to be edited.
Yeah,
down.
4. I mean, 4 is good, but I don't understand why like they went with like 2-hour episodes by the end.
They're just trying to keep people from canceling. They're like, if people literally cannot finish the show in
Right,
a
you
month,
can never actually finish the show, so we can't cancel.
yeah,
Netflix.
yeah.
Canceling shows are stupid.
The whole Russia arc, yeah, the Russian arc was goofy and unbelievable. Oh god, it's a monster. Oh, what do I do now?
Well,
Press B
didn't
to
the
dodge.
Russia arc start a lot in 3 too? Oh, there's one of your
Well,
goat
I mean, they-
guys.
It's somewhat set. Look, combat, Tyler. Ah, jeez.
Oh yeah,
Combat is
that's combat. It looks
Stay
about
down.
about as deep as Final Fantasy 15.
Well, I don't know about all that.
Which was the terrible one?
I knocked his head off. 13. Although I actually do like 13.
13 was terrible. Wasn't 15 because 14 was an MMO.
Yeah. I killed the monster.
Like, all you had to do was like hold one button to do the combat. 15 it was really bad.
What about
And then
the
you had
super
to, you had
deformed
to, like,
version?
Get in a car and drive for like 10 minutes because the loading times were really poorly optimized.
Oh, were they? What about now on modern stuff?
I don't know.
It'd be nice if it loaded real fast on the Bone, or the Series X, not the Bone.
Yeah, I don't know. I played it right at launch, which
Gotcha.
typically ends up being like the worst time to play a game. But
Yeah, especially RPGs, because they're so big that they launch with a lot of bugs. Like, even River City Girls 2 has a lot of bugs right now that I'm trying to sit out. You know, I'm trying to wait until they fix some before I hop back into it.
yeah, I feel like 15 wasn't buggy, but it just wasn't well optimized, and like things took forever.
Wolfie says you're using fighting words. Interesting, Darker Player. Yeah, I got to the last... See, I played 13 on the Xbox 360, and I got to the last disc, where it actually turns open world finally, but I kind of ran out of time to play after that. So, like, I only experienced the linear, overly story-heavy part of the game.
15 is kind of like the opposite, where like you start in an open world and it's like vaguely interesting if you could get anywhere within like 6 minutes, but like it takes 6 minutes to get anywhere interesting, and then you get there and then you have to wait another 6 minutes for a load. But then the
Dang.
whole second half is just a complete linear mess disaster.
Did you like all the bros, the main characters?
Sure did not like any of them.
Dang.
It's
I haven't
Tyler.
played it,
What
so I
does
don't
he
know.
like?
That's true. I'd be more
Yeah?
concerned if you did like him. Uh-oh. What's going to happen to this lady? This is getting... oh, jeez. She's vomiting bugs or something.
That's what happens when you eat too many bugs.
Yeah, shouldn't do it. There's some countries where they eat ants and grasshoppers on the regular.
Yum.
So this is becoming much more of a real horror game. At first it was all weird culty stuff. Oh, I got some ginger. That's the good stuff. I do love me some ginger ale. What else were we supposed to talk about? Real quick, Galadrius and I could talk about Willow. Any of you guys in the audience watching Willow? You keeping up with it? Because I have not watched today's episode yet.
Oh, that movie with the mouse in it.
I don't even know what you're talking about when you say that.
I think it's a pretty good series, but some people have objections to them, and there is some times where they put in questionable song choices.
Yeah, so this is a thing. I think it's actually holding the show back. Like, the movie Willow has this James Horner score that's, like, in my opinion, an all-time classic score, like right up there with Star Wars and stuff.
And he does score the episodes, too. He scores the episodes, but at the end of each episode, they choose some sort of pop song to close something out. And this week's episode is no exception. It's really weird.
And last week's played one at the beginning of the episode, too. And, like, they just don't fit the world of the show. Like, and it makes it not feel like the same world as the movie. Like,
it's like, take me away to a world of fantasy, and then at the end, here's some Beach Boys. Wait, what?
Or Black Hole Sun, or, like, Enter Sandman by Metallica. There's your Sandman reference, Tyler.
I mean, there's a difference with Marvel doing it, because most of the Marvel stuff is based around, like, earthly ideas and everything. But when you have a fantasy series that takes place in a completely different realm, nobody's heard of the Beach Boys there, unless they have, like, Spotify in space or something.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't fit the show, and I'm not trying to dissuade people from watching it.
Yeah, the show's still good. I think the show is good. The music choices need to be replaced with more symphonic choices.
Yeah, and like Disney would never do this, but like really what they should do is they should just take those out and like make a new version of the episodes. Like it wouldn't be that hard for them at all. In fact, they would save money because they have to pay for those licensed songs.
That said, it is cool that they bring back some of the older stars. They still didn't bring back Kilmer, but they did bring some others.
Yeah, but here's my thought about that. I do like that you get to see Sorsha and Willow's daughter and things like that. What I don't like, this is the wrong key for this door. As of last episode, they like decided that this one character is a relative of one of the bad guys from the movie. And I was just like, this show has enough references to the movie, and you're gonna like connect like practically every character to it somehow. Like it doesn't need that. Like everything doesn't have to be connected.
That's true. They just like to be fancy about that.
Yeah, like it doesn't need. I mean, like I get trying to tie some things together, but like they're actually trying a little too hard to tie everything together.
Yeah, not to mention like a couple of the romances don't feel that natural, but. I mean, other than that, it's still a fun show. I mean, it's still doing better than the National Treasure show. I can't get into that at all.
Oh, yeah, that came out.
I haven't tried it.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have Nicolas Cage. That's the thing. It's got, like, somebody else, the dude who played the geeky kid to help Nicolas Cage, but they don't have Nicolas Cage, you know? I mean, like,
it's a shame.
He'll probably show up.
What's in the box?
Well, I mean...
If it keeps doing well, I could see them eventually bringing him in.
Here's the thing. If the writing is well enough, I'm not worried about certain guest characters. Like Andor, Season 1. Excellent. Probably one of the best Star Wars series ever made. And then not once did I ask, hey, where's K2SO? Because the series was so good.
Did he not show up in it?
Not yet. I'm sure he'll be in Season 2 somewhere.
Gotcha.
But still an amazing show and well worth watching.
Yeah, I still need to watch it. I'm behind. Yep.
It's so good. I mean, it's not your typical Star Wars stuff. It relies more on, like, dramatic approach and, thrilling sequences, but it's really well done. Because most people watch, like, Book of Boba Fett. Oh, okay, there's Baby Yoda. I'm covered, but this one's way more serious.
And that's a good thing. Poor Tyler hasn't even seen The Mandalorian. Have you, Tyler?
He probably hates The Mandalorian.
Both seasons of The Mandalorian.
Oh, really? Okay, my bad.
The first season's fantastic.
I like them both, but the first season is maybe a little better.
Yeah, second season.
It's all right. It's very episodic.
Not
that's
yeah,
the show.
well, that's not. I would rather watch an episodic show where every episode ends in a satisfying way than
It's so
most streaming
separated
shows.
from one episode to the next. It's like, oh, it's like a procedural starring a bounty hunter.
Well, what's bad about that? I hear nothing bad about it.
I'm sorry. Of course, it's episodic. It's a TV show.
Well,
You know, like,
but it's not
go
serialized.
watch CSI and NCIS.
Or barely serialized.
The 20th spin-off of NCIS.
Yeah, no, in my opinion, and I've talked about this recently, but I'm getting more and more tired of overly serialized shows. Like, even Willow...
I actually am too.
Yeah, Willow, for instance, while it is a good show, every episode ends with a cliffhanger, right? And, like, to me, that means every episode ends in a disappointing way. So, like, do you really want your audience to always end a little bit frustrated? Like, instead, you should have just satisfying endings and let the story continue after that in the next episode.
Well,
but no,
you know, it's the old hook. It's the old hook. You know, you like keep the audience coming back. Keep that hook in there to get the audience.
Too much.
It's a tactic a lot used, but I mean, as long as the consistency of the show keeps up. I mean, Andor definitely had that tension that made you tune in. They did a great job on that.
Nice. Firelight, are you agreeing with me or with Ima? Oh God, that hurt me to walk into that weird, colorful wall. But, for instance, guys, we rewatched Hawkeye recently. I watched it week to week when it came out, so I always had the cliffhangers, right? And a few of them were actually kind of cool, you know, where it's like, oh, hey, look, it's you know, this character from the Black Widow movie or whatever. But being able to binge it makes it better, because these shows are really being shot as a long movie.
Yeah, they're like 4-hour movies.
Exactly.
Separated into episodes.
Yeah, and that's not that satisfying unless you watch it all in a row.
Oh, it's time for the final contest.
I bet I will like Willow better when I go back and rewatch the whole thing.
Yeah, you just make sure you skip those songs, I guess.
Yeah, or try not to dwell on them. I mean, it's really nice to see Willow again and some of the other characters. Like, I love Willow himself, you know, and I even...
PS4 or PS5, or it doesn't matter?
Just PlayStation.
Or PlayStation.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm opening a thing. If you like Resident Evil, you may enjoy this game. Particularly Part 7, where you couldn't fight back at first. Because you can barely fight back in this. Hey look, it's another boogie board. Tyler loves those.
That's right. And in 15 minutes, you can already make it farther than Paul's made it in an hour and a half.
Screw you, Tyler. So wrong.
It is like Alan Wake if Alan Wake was boring.
Oh, well, that's good to hear.
Alan Wake was fun, though. I haven't... Wait, wasn't there a sequel? No, just the American Nightmare.
Yeah, just a spin-off or whatever.
Yeah, I played that. It wasn't great.
Oh, there's another hiccup. Wonderful. I've never actually played Alan Wake, but I did watch Adam play it. Hey, I got a metal piece.
Gosh,
isn't that a key to something?
All these silly games you play and you don't play Alan Wake. How are we supposed to take you seriously?
Well, I don't pretend to be a horror game aficionado, do I, Tyler?
No, but I mean, you play Resident Evil, don't you?
Some of them. Like, I played 7, but I have not played 8 or the remakes of 2 and 3.
I haven't played 7 or the remake of 3. Or 8. I have played the remake of 2 and 4 and 5.
Yeah, and I mean, they're cool. My life has just changed to where I don't have as much free time as I used to have, so I gravitate towards different kinds of games.
Hey, look, there's an herb right there, like in Resident
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think there actually is some carryover. I mean, like some crossover appeal. I'm just going to buy what day one? AW2? Advance
Alan
Wars 2?
No,
Oh,
Alan Wake 2.
But I
Have
don't
they
think
actually
it
announced that? Is that a real thing?
I think he's just saying.
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe they announced it. I don't know. I don't pay attention.
I forget. Let's go try to open this lock now. So good to see you all, to hang out with you all here.
Yuji Naka is going to jail.
Yeah, they've actually announced that he's going to jail?
It's an insider trading charge
today.
Yeah, the poor guy.
Still the
Makes
wrong.
you sad. Can I combine these? No, I cannot. Dang it, I was really hoping that was enough. Well, let's keep on looking. I wish my meters would fill up over time or something, because they are down low. Yeah, that new Advance Wars game.
Oh, you
it's
have
never
to
gonna
meditate, and I can't see what the one is behind your head.
Oh yeah, if I just press and hold A, does that do anything? No, see, it drains 1 to fill it up. Oh, but I can use a spirit
you need to
cap.
Restore it with a spirit cap.
Okay, yeah, there were some D-pad items I could use. Good suggestion, Tyler.
Winter's coming soon. All
It's
right.
nice when you accidentally help out now and then.
Yeah. Let's see.
All right, let's see.
RandomNumberGenerator.com.
Yeah, let's do it. Thank you so much for helping out tonight, Tyler. Brandy got invited to a friend's birthday party in the big city, and she's been gone all day. And she mentioned that she had to go to it, but she never also explicitly said, by the way, don't forget I can't run the contest tonight. So I hadn't looked into it.
What's Icky doing? Working?
Yeah, unfortunately. I hear a scary sound.
Okay. Let's see how many we got of each one. Yeah, I do need like my D20 dice, but I don't have one.
Yeah, or someone should teach you to use the bot, but no one's ever taught Brandy either.
Yeah.
Or if they did, she wasn't listening. Could be either one. Alright, somebody take that Steam code.
Yep, another game for you. Merry Christmas.
Galadrius throwing caution to the wind.
The only one right now, I'm afraid, but...
Yeah, no, not from the party Chicago. That is a fair point. It's just that, like, if you have a responsibility, like you're going to run a contest on a particular day, and you have to not do it, then you should explicitly say, I cannot run the contest on this day. But I'm not... She forgot to. It's okay.
Let's generate the winner for the Xbox code.
Someone redeemed it.
Click.
I'm going to beat you to it. Sorry, I'm an idiot.
He's not even looking at her when she talks to him.
Hey, quit talking to that plant.
Oh, Xbox winner is...
Classic Tyler.
Make sure you didn't enter twice and try to cheat.
Yeah.
Me?
I know how he is. Such a scammer.
I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. It doesn't tell me what to do anymore in the corner, so...
Not really.
Hang on,
winner
I'm losing my
is
mind.
Deadpool for Xbox.
Yay, Deadpool!
Deadpool. Copy this code and get it over.
He likes to be called Dead P.
Daddy P.
Oh, yeah, it got used too fast. Yeah, guys, if you ever take a code that Galadrius randomly drops, you need to make sure you say thank you or that I use the code or something so that other people don't waste their time trying to redeem it. It's a thing you can do.
Kindness goes a long way.
Yeah, I got some twine, baby.
Hey, Deadpool, I just sent you the Xbox code.
But it's interesting, some places are gated off. You can't go back.
PlayStation.
Oh, he prefers DP.
TP.
That's funny, Deadpool. That's something you have in common with Tyler. He's told me that he quite enjoys a nice DP. I don't know what he means by that.
Yeah, thanks for typing it out, Darker Player, because I didn't type it out. I just said it.
Ooh.
But in case anyone has the audio off.
Dr. Pepper is the best. Why would they have the audio off? That's the whole point of our stream. Can I attack Tyler? No, I can't. This game's unfair.
And let's generate for the PlayStation winner.
Probably something disappointing. You don't know what it was. He might as well, lad.
I mean, if they had something really great to show off for January, they would have done it already. Like they did with PlayStation and Jedi Fallen Order and Axiom Verge 2, which is a really
oh
good
my
game.
gosh. Yeah, that's a great selection of games. I don't have Axiom Verge 2 yet. Considering that
Fallout's questionable. I don't really think we need Fallout, but it is nice to have Axiom.
Yeah, for that game, it's going to really boost that game, because it's a multiplayer game. There'll be so many more people playing it and trying it, and it's a nice gesture for sure.
Yeah, it didn't get quite as much hype as the original did.
Yeah.
Anyways, the winner
Axiom
is
Verge 2?
Dr. Abe Lincoln for PlayStation.
Well,
yo, Dre, good job. All right, is this? I'm not sure if this is the one that I've got.
Take your code and call us in the morning.
Right.
Hello, my name is
Monroe Anton.
Founder of Prismic Science.
Isn't that just a longer way of saying moron?
Follow these steps toward healthy rehabilitation. first.
Galadrius, how was your Christmas?
Good. I got some games, got some money. I'm good.
Nice.
Picked up
any game in particular?
I got DNF Duel, I got Gungrave Gore, and I got Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga.
Ooh, I still need to get that myself.
And I got a great
You know what I
book.
hate? Lego
No,
video games.
I'm not done. Quiet. You know what I hate? People who interrupt.
That's cold.
I was going to say, the new Supercade book is out by Van Burnham. This one covers, I believe, the late 80s, 2001.
Interesting.
It's a great book. It really is.
You'll have to share a link because I'm not familiar with
yeah,
it.
hang on. I'll see if I can put it in the chat.
So everyone, we've been playing the Chant for Xbox. It's also on PlayStation and Steam. It's $40. It's on sale right now on Steam and PlayStation for 33% off. You should buy it if you like this kind of game. Tyler, thanks for co-hosting and running the contest.
You're welcome.
Twice the Tyler.
That's
for
right.
free. Yeah, so what a great value this week. Galadrius, thanks for joining and also tossing out some Steam codes.
My pleasure. Happy New Year's to you guys. Remember to try to be better people in the new year, particularly Tyler.
You know what I don't like? Galadrius.
Well, you're an army
Harsh.
of one.
Tough but true.
Jay Tyler really does stand out, doesn't he?
Oh my gosh, can you believe Randy is still not
who
home?
likes me? Everybody else.
Stay tuned for 2023 streams where we have the one thing that Tyler likes each week. I'll make a focus on liking one thing each week.
That's actually a good idea. I think that could be fun. Everyone gets to read about your weekly adventure in the newsletter, so this will just be another, a little more Tyler per stream.
Exactly.
So.
Do you really think there's like 50 things a year I can like? That sounds torturous.
More than likely, you'll probably just repeat every third week.
Right.
Hey,
can I just say the West Wing every week?
The West Wing. No, it has to be Parks and Rec some weeks.
No, not compared to the West Wing.
Are you serious?
Parks and Rec's good, but West Wing is just
really
great.
Is West Wing that good?
Oh, it's so good.
I've never seen it.
You should.
Interesting. Thanks to our subscribers for financially supporting the stream. It means a lot to us, guys, and that is why we miss so few streams throughout the year, because we have some brilliant, beautiful subscribers who are our greatest supporters. But also thanks to all our regular viewers. We are always glad to hang out with you. You're all lovely, great people, and none of you are evil in the least, which I greatly appreciate.
Bring Swizzlers back.
Oh, God. Tyler misses the evil ones.
That's right.
But anyway, yeah, we love you guys. We will see you January 7th. Remember, no stream this Saturday. We'll see you January 7th. And remember, don't hate, appreciate.
See you guys.
Unless you're Tyler, in which you hate everything.
Don't appreciate anything.
See you guys.
Can't you at least appreciate the SOBs?
I don't know about the little SOBs.
They can be a part of your New Year resolution, to be kinder to the SOBs.
Be kinder to the SOBs.
Yay, Deadpool, thank you for staying up late with us. Deadpool is in Europe, so this is such a late stream for him, but he is awesome and has supported us for like at least 6 years, probably more. Thank you, everybody. Firelight, Jono, BXatino, Chicago, Ima stayed up late. Ima wakes up at approximately 4 in the morning every day, and he still stays up late for our stream. Thank you for that. See, that's just as late as Deadpool is up. Incredible. Who else should we thank? Tyler, who else was here?
Galadrius was here.
Oh yeah, Galadrius.